Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining me in my book review. I really appreciate your presence. And before I begin, I want to touch base about this virus that is a global pandemic these days. I want to give my deepest well wishes and love to everyone around the world. This pandemic is so humbling because nobody is exempt from this pandemic. There are no borders. I mean, it doesn't matter what age you are, what ethnicity, race, whether you're poor, whether you're rich, nothing matters. We are all in this together. And we have to get through this with solidarity, through love, and a lot of concern. So please do practice social distancing these days. Also practice good hygiene. Wash your hands with soap and water. And stay at home. Right now, it's very, very important to stay at home. And just to let you know, everyone at home in my home is doing well. It's me, my husband, my 3 kids, and our dog. And we're just at home, being very present, enjoying family time, and being very, very grateful that we have food, we have a roof over our head, and our health is doing well. And I also want to really give my love and prayers to those who have been affected by this virus, and to the loved ones who are also affected by their loved one who is undergoing, this bad virus. So, which leads me to my next point, and that is this book that I have just finished. I finished it yesterday. And, the best part of having safety in place is that I get to stay at home and read my books. So I just recently finished this book, and this is The Moment of Lift by Melinda Gates. And this book came out in 2019. It's a fast book. It's like around 200 pages. A little more than 200, probably closer to 300. It's a very fast read, and I loved it. So it is a nominee for the 2019 Goodreads Reader's Choice Award. And it was a nominee, so that means that many people on Goodreads enjoyed it. I gave it 5 stars because I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was a book that took Melinda Gates took her a year to write, and she really speaks about those who inspire her. It's more about others and less about her. Of course, it is about her. She wrote it, but it does not center around her, and it's not boastful about her and her accomplishments. It really, really serves the good of the underprivileged. After finishing this book, it was very thought-provoking. I learned a lot more about what was happening in the world, and I had a heavy heart, reading about, still stuff that is happening around the world. And so this is a great way of someone exposing their stories firsthand about things that are happening in the world. So, that was wonderful. And also, women empowerment. And women empowerment, she stresses a lot, and how it is important that women get education, get freedom, get the rights that they deserve. And it's not a power struggle, it's actually a partnership. And it's also a partnership that she struggles with in her family. One thing that, I do notice is that there will be naysayers about this book just because of the status of Melinda Gates. We all know who she's married to, and we all know that she is a very affluent, which is an understatement, She comes from affluent backgrounds. She is married to a very powerful person. And at times that can be held against her. But with no strings attached, if you take this book for its face value, this is an excellent book with an excellent message, and I give it 5 stars. So please do read this book. You will come out having great perspective on the world, and everyone's life is different. So not everyone can relate to this. Some people have it even harder in the US, and they don't have to go far into the world, and some people don't. So just the overall message of this book is uplifting. And I think as human beings, we should help everyone out. So great book. I highly recommend.